Well, look what we woke up to today. Supposed to got like 1 to 3 inches. We got over a foot, as you can see there. Over a foot. Wow. There it is, folks. The white stuff many of you never see. Be thankful that you never see it, because it's a pain to have to get through. Alright, welcome back again, folks, to the house that never sleeps. And figured we'd check this Les Paul out a little bit closer today. The parts is loose in it back here. I'm going to do what I can do now before I'm held up on parts on everything, man. That Yamaha FG180, I'm waiting on parts for that. Can't do a thing till I get the parts. The Martin HD28, waiting on parts for that. Can't do anything to it. Well, I could, I guess, go ahead and glue that bridge back down. But that's another video. I want to get this thing going as quickly as I can. When the parts comes in for those other videos, then I'll get on them and do them in the order they arrive. Alright, I'm not going to put the keys on today because I don't have... These keys have got they're Grovers. And they got a really tiny little hole. I doubt if you can even see this. Right here. Right there. A wee tiny little hole. That's for a tiny little screw. I don't even have no screws that small, man. I'll look through this thing here. It's packed completely full of screws. All sizes. Mostly computer crap screws. And nothing in there small enough to go into that hole. I guess I could drill the hole out bigger. I don't know. I don't want to put these on though until I got the screws. Because, you know, you put strings on, tighten them up. It's probably just going to spin out and damage the finish and all that jazz. Here's another look at this beauty. Check that out, man. There you go. You can get the light glare off of it. We was really worried about that rosewood making it across the border and through customs, but it did. It made it. And it's here. So I'm going to bring you over here closer and flop him over here where we can get into the panel back here. And we'll tighten those pots up to start with. May just go ahead and take that broken switch out. It's on order too. I'm waiting on all kind of stuff to come in, man. It's got me held up here on the things that I'm showing you guys. But be patient. It's coming. Right now, let's fix this guitar. Hold on. I got the fiddling with the knobs on the thing. And all 4 pots were kind of loose. And I wanted to see what kind of pots it had in it anyway. And start checking this thing out because it's been down a long time. Kev had this guitar a year ago when we were talking about sanding it. And all that stuff was going on with rosewood and crossing the borders. And so he was afraid to sand it. You know, we didn't know what might happen. So finally, I guess that stuff's cooled off. It's still ongoing, but I think Kev just finally said, you know, if I'm going to sand it. Well, let's look inside. Well, that explains why one pickup doesn't work. Okay, I'll get you and bring you over here and show you what is going on. They're not CTS pickups either. No, they are not. I don't know what they are. I don't see a brand name on them anywhere. Let me just get you and bring you over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's nice to have a big, strong, young son that comes and shovels me out when the sheet gets deep. Okay. Well, might as well go ahead and fix that while we're in here too. Wire the pickup up. And I gotta find my wire strippers. I finally found them, man. After them being a mystery. Gone for years. I found them. Hold on. Now, the first thing we'll do is tighten these up. Because they're... Wow, those are not very tight. They're not... Whoa, that was just sitting on there. None of them's very tight. All 4 pots are loose in there, and some of the wires in there are already fixed. So I just want to try to hold them here, get a little bit more tightness on them so they don't move so much. You probably can't see shit. figured I might as well do this now so I don't have to break any wires off here, or solder any more wires on. I don't want to solder any more wires on now. Go ahead and unplug this. It's probably going to be in the way. Ah, come on, man. Okay, there we go. I got a little better access to that pot up here. That's what we need to solder to this top one. Well, crap, man. I got to heat the soldering iron and stuff up. Fine solder. Hold on. I'll bring you back when I do get that stuff. Get my shit together. I'm not going to be able to show you guys very much of this, but I'll show you. Look at what you can see, I guess. I've got to get this little tiny black jewel. Wow. I can barely see that shit. Right there. Y'all should try soldering with hands like this sometime. There we go. This big one here. Let me swing it on around and get it close to the targeted area. Somebody did a lot of soldering in here, and it's not very neat. I used to be able to solder, man, so beautiful. Not no more. Not anymore. Right there's where that's got to go. Alright, it's probably going to get hot, so I better use a needle nose. I hear heat kicking on. I'm already hot, man. Way hot. Alright, I can get a hold of this thing now. Where'd it go? Wow, where did it go? I see it down there now. Yeah. Yeah, put more solder on the thing. Wow. Heat's kicking on. I'm already burned up, man. There we go. It heats the melts the solder quick enough. The gun won't get see that little tip. It is so tiny, man. I tinned those wires, by the way, off camera. My son took the trash down for me. It's nice to have a big, strong son, isn't it? Alright. I can't believe it snowed this much, man. Well over a foot of snow. I'm telling you, it's good to have a big, strong, young son to move it for you. I don't even have to put the blade on, man. I haven't even put my blade on this winter, but I should have went out there and put it on today. Usually I plow snow all winter long, but I haven't plowed any this year. This is the worst we've had so far. I put that towel over this thing, by the way, to help hold the solder from, sometimes it'll spew out, it can go just about anywhere it wants to. And I didn't want any that hot solder getting on that finish. That would be a no-no. I'm just going to leave them lay there like that for the momento. Let me back you off here a little bit. Sometimes I forget, man. An awful lot of the time I tend to forget. Alright, let's try it. Let's turn the amp on. It's working. I'll take the amp a few minutes. Alright. Some grounding issues. I can hear that. Neck pickup. Ooh. Should be both of them there. Let's have reverb on that amp. That should be only this one. Something's wrong. Well, I didn't look at the rest of the wiring. I guess I should have done that to assure it's wired right. There's both. Okay, it's both. And only treble. You know, that could be the way the switch is wired. I don't think so. I think there's something wrong inside of the guitar cavity. Both of them should work right there, and they do. Let's try. Tone cap works. Yeah, I can hear that working. Maybe that pickup's it's off. Yeah, he's just picking it up through the body. Maybe that's right. It seems like it's right now. There's the neck pickup. That might be. That's just a ground issue, I think. There's both of them, and the rear one. That one. That's what we're hearing. Well, we gotta find out what's not grounded so well and fix that. Something's not grounded in there good. And like I say, I never really looked at the wiring inside of there. There's a ground wire coming from probably the switch up here, just a naked wire soldered onto this potentiometer case. Okay, there's a blue wire coming. That ain't blue. Oh, that's a. Where's that go? Oh, it don't go anywhere. Okay. A ground wire soldered there, then coming off of there. This yellow wire, which comes over here to this pot's case. Okay, it's all good. And the wire I just soldered on there comes over here. Should be another one. Okay, here's a black wire. Okay, it comes to this pot. And we need one coming from, here it is. The tone pot for the bridge pickup is not grounded at all, man. Look how it worked. But it's not in that circle, so we're going to have to run. I think I'm just going to lay a piece. Well, no, I don't want to do that. I was going to say lay a piece of solder, you know, in there and just solder it from one to the other to make the ground. But no, I'll find a string. Hold on. Gotta go find a wire, rather. Well, I saved you the misery of me running the wire to two pots. And it's something else. I'm going to have to take the pickups out, I think. I'm going to take them out and look in there anyway, because I think it's something with these pickups or the way they're wired, maybe. I don't know. Until I get more time. Shouldn't be hearing that. It's obviously... You know, I'm thinking it's just picking it up through the bad ground. Or maybe through the body a little bit. That. See, maybe the pickups are not potted. Who knows, man? We'll find out, though. Maybe not in this video, but eventually. Alright. Make those knobs fit just a little bit tighter than what they do. Spread these out. Just, man, you can break these so easy to break. You don't have to spread them out very much. Turn them all down on 0. On another video, when I have more time, we will could even fit a little bit tighter than that. Wow, that one's broke. I didn't even see the piece to it. Maybe it wasn't ever on there. Well, I want one here. And one about here. Those feel like brand new parts, man. They just feel like they are. Dang it. Check that out, man. See, it broke off inside. Right there it is. I bet you that's it. If it is, it's only a piece. Yeah, that's a piece of it. Well, gotta get a knob now. There's another. No, that ain't. Let's see if I can find it all. I might be able to glue it back together. Shit, that sucks, man. I didn't do that, I don't think, because they were easy. They fell off. I mean, it wasn't tight at all. But it's definitely broke. I have to find one of these now. That's all I'm going to do to this tonight, though. I'm going to leave that cavity off. Anyways, one step closer. We still got to fix this where that insert ripped the wood out. I've been thinking about that a lot. I'm going to stand the guitar up where thin viscosity CA glue will run back into the wood. And then put leather over it and a little block. Clamp it some way. Because that moves, I can push that down with my thumb quite a bit. Let that glue set, and I turn it upside down and do the other side of the thing where it ripped it a little bit out on the front side up here. Clamp it again. That's how I'm going to fix that. And then put the insert back in. These are okay. That one was okay. I just took it out. I don't know why I took it out. I just did. Hold on. Give you a little bit better perspective how deep it is. Check that out, man. That's pretty deep. It's a good foot of snow at least. Probably more than that. It don't look like it, but if you look up here on top of this building, kind of see it. That's what it looks like. So when the switch comes in, it's already ordered. I gotta order those little tiny screws for those keys. And when the switch comes in, though, we'll take that switch out, put the new one in, and take the pickups out and see where that hum's coming from. We get rid of that some way. Hey, that'll never do. That will never do. We've got to get the hum out of it, man. So as soon as the switch comes in, I'll see you again. Thanks for watching, sticking through this horrible video, and I'll see you next time. Hope to see you next time. Cheers. Yes, sir. We be getting blasted, folks. Check that out. Never seen it snow that hard for a while. I'm telling you, it's good to have a big, strong, young son.